Welcome back to fsdjourney.uk. This is drive number 3. Different day, different destination. Not the work commute this time. We're heading from home to Rustington Golf on a quiet Saturday morning. And asking the same question we always ask. How much of a real UK journey can Autosteer actually handle when I'm supervising every second of it? Here's the scoreboard before we spoil anything. Total drive, 46 minutes 37 seconds. Destination, the golf club. How much of that the car steered itself? You'll get the number at the end. Stick around. Just after 6 AM. Hedgerows, 30s, empty-ish roads. Autosteer goes blue almost straight away. Blue steering wheel icon, blue lane lines on the visualization. Pedal on the phone sits at 0. I'm watching. Hands ready, but I'm not steering yet. First few seconds are still me, pulling away, settling in, then the car takes it. That's the deal on this channel, supervised, not hands off, not asleep. Opening stretch is the fiddly bit, bends, parked cars, village speed limits, the odd keep right and chevron board. Autopilot's fine when the markings are clean. When the road throws a junction or a judgment call, that's on me. Around 4.5 minutes in, watch for a short takeover, roughly 12 seconds. Then another little one. Classic early drive energy, approaching a roundabout or awkward turn, hand on the wheel, Autosteer greys out, then blue again when the road opens up. Short takes, not a crisis. Watch this. Temporary bollards, keep left signs, the lane pinches in. Autosteer stays blue. Curvature assist flashes up, speed drops into the 20s, and the car just threads it. That's the kind of UK clutter that used to make people dive for the wheel. Here, I'm supervising, but I'm not taking over. And here we go, joining the motorway. Slip road on the left, 70 limit ahead, and almost immediately, request lane change to follow route. Autopilot wants lane 2. Confirm with the stalk, blue path swings right, we're across. 10-20 seconds later, it asks again, back to lane 1. So, why the dance? It's not lost. It's clearing the merge. Lane 1 is the junction lane, where other cars are still arriving from the slip road, where the road geometry is still joining, not cruising. Tesla's route-following Autopilot likes to step one lane over, get out of that chaos zone, then, once the junction is behind us and the road is clean, settle back left, where UK etiquette says you belong when you're not overtaking. Think of it as merge to get clear to go home to lane 1. Slightly American brain, British carriageway, but the logic's sound, and I'm still in the loop. Every lane change needs my stalk confirm. Supervised, not spectator. Now we're into the stuff Autopilot loves. Clearer lanes, higher limits, 70 on the dual carriageway, settled cruise, 0 pedal, visualization holding the path. Here I have 6 times the rate, because for long stretches, nothing dramatic happens. And that's the news. Boredom is a feature. The middle half of this drive sits north of 90% on. The car's home turf isn't drama, it's just going. Midway, a 22-second manual block. Real road, not a software glitch. Likely a merge, a tight situation, or a spot the car doesn't trust for a few seconds. Blue icon comes back. On we go. Around 21 minutes, another cluster, 23 seconds, then 13. Junction/traffic energy again. Patterns becoming clear. The open road is Autosteer's, the sticky bits are mine. Back into the squeeze, 60s and 50s that become 40s and 30s, tree canopy, local signage, the odd stop-start. You'll see shorter engage windows. Pedal ticks up when I need a gap. Autosteer drops at awkward bits, then re-engages when the road's clean. 32 minutes, a short 12-second takeover. Then later, about 20 seconds manual approaching a fiddly junction, exactly where you'd expect a human. No emergency save, just the bits lane keeping isn't for. Last stretch to Rustington Golf is where the scoreboard always wobbles. Longest single off of the drive sits around 40 minutes 38, about 31 seconds of me. Then shorter bites as we crawl in, cluttered space, lights, the last half mile that software treats as "you finish this." Final quarter of the video drops to about 79% on. First 3 quarters were 91 to 95. Same story every journey we measure. Autopilot eats the miles, humans tidy the edges. Alright, the number. Drive number 3, home to Rustington Golf, 46 minutes 37 seconds. Autopilot was steering for 41 minutes 57 seconds. That's exactly 90% of the whole drive. Manual, 4 minutes 40, mostly junctions and the run into the club. Compared with the Dawn work commute series, Drive 1 86.7, Drive 2 89.5, this leisure run clears 90. Autosteer's still most at home on clear dual carriageway. The takeovers are still the sticky junctions and the last mile. That's Drive 3, home to golf. Supervised the whole way. I'm not claiming unsupervised FSD, that isn't the UK status. This is Autosteer measured properly on a normal morning drive. Live FSD mileage tracker and more journeys at fsdjourney.uk. Subscribe if you want Drive 4 and drop a guess in the comments. Will the next one beat 90 again? Or will a messy junction day pull us under? See you on the next one.